Kolkata Knight Riders vs Royal Challengers Bangalore, 9th match. Royal Challengers Bangalore have won the toss and have opted to field. Gurbaz and Venkatesh Iyer are at the crease. Gurbaz is on strike. Siraj will open the attack. 0.5. Siraj to Gurbaz, 4. Not great fielding at third man, not a great delivery either. Back of a length outside off, plenty of width for Gurbaz who cuts crisply past backward point. Third man does well to get there after running across, but fumbles and it rolls into the boundary. 2.3. Siraj to Gurbaz, 4. Slapped away. 139 km/h, short of length outside off, and there's plenty of width for Gurbaz. He throws his hands at it and smokes it through point. 2.4. Siraj to Gurbaz, buys, 4. Cuts him in half with a sharp nip backer. Karthik is beaten behind the stumps as well. Back of a length on off, Gurbaz hangs back to defend but it nips in, goes right through him and bounces over the stumps. The movement is too much to deal with for the keeper. 2.5. Siraj to Gurbaz, 4. Short of length outside off, Gurbaz initially shimmies down but then adjusts well to the length. He's helped by the width as well. Gets on top of the bounce, opens the face and guides it past short third. 3.2. Willie to Venkatesh Iyer, out bowled. Sharp movement off the seam, bit of low bounce, and Iyer's stumps are rattled. Willie is pumped. It's a short of length delivery just outside off. Iyer tries punching off the back foot but it cuts back in sharply. Usually the ball would go over the stumps from that length. But not here. It beats the inside edge and crashes into middle and leg. 3.3. Willie to Mandeep, out bowled. 2-2, and this one's an absolute beauty from Willie. Good length delivery slanted away from over the wicket at around 126 km/h. It pitches around leg. Mandeep gets tentatively forward to defend but it nips away sharply to beat the edge before smashing off stump. Mandeep got completely squared up. 4.2. Akashdeep to Gurbaz, no ball, 6. 138.6 km/h, short of length into the body, and Gurbaz swivels across nicely to pull it over short fine leg for 6. It's a no ball as well with Akashdeep overstepping. 4.5. Akashdeep to Gurbaz, leg buys, 4. That's a poor call from the ump. Clearly came off the bat. Back of a length around off, Gurbaz shuffles across and expertly glances it past short fine for 4. 5.3. Willie to Gurbaz, 4. 127 km/h, short of length around off, sits up for Gurbaz who whacks the pull over mid-wicket. Not the length Willie can afford to bowl at his pace. 6.1. Embrace well to Nitish Rana, out caught by Karthik. A review from RCB for a catch. Rana tries a reverse sweep off Bracewell's first ball, but it pops up in the air for the keeper. Oh, that's come straight off the glove. Having watched the replay, Rana is already walking off before the third umpire can confirm the decision. 7.5. Shahbaz Ahmed to Gurbaz, 4. This ball is so far wide outside off, but Gurbaz still manages to fetch it as he nails the sweep through square leg. 8.2. Embrace well to Gurbaz, 6. Powerfully struck and goes into the crowd. Floated up outside off, too full from Bracewell and Gurbaz nails the slog sweep over wide long on. 8.5. Embrace well to Gurbaz, 4. Slightly short, not that much, but Gurbaz rocks back and pulls over mid-wicket. Don't think he middled it, but it's good enough. 9.2. Karn Sharma to Gurbaz, 6. Gurbaz brings up 50 with a fierce sweep. He's scored more than 2/3 of KKR's runs so far. Floated up around middle, Gurbaz gets low and hits it flat over the long leg boundary. 10.6. Harshal Patel to Rinku Singh, 4. Poor delivery and Rinku makes him pay. Length ball down the leg side, normal pace delivery, and Rinku whips it over short fine. 11.2. Karn Sharma to Gurbaz, out caught by Akashdeep. Gurbaz throws his head back in agony as the catch is taken. He went for the reverse sweep but couldn't keep it down. And a good catch from Akashdeep diving across at short third sends him packing after a good knock. 11.3. Karn Sharma to Russell, out caught by Kohli. Russell holds out first ball. It's a leg break floated up around off, lands in the slot and Russell doesn't hold back despite having just arrived to the crease. He winds up and swings hard but doesn't get hold of it. Comfortably taken at long off by Kohli. Karn has 2-2. 12.1. Akashdeep to Thakur, 4. Back of a length delivery straying on leg, Thakur shuffles across and manages to tickle it fine. The outfield is lightning fast and fine leg is unable to cut it off. 12.2. Akashdeep to Thakur, 4. 137.4 km/h, full outside off, and Thakur throws his hands at it to carve it over extra cover. 12.6. Akashdeep to Thakur, 6. Goes for a leg stump Yorker, Doesn't quite get it right and Thakur launches it over long on to make the most of this free hit. 13.6 Karn Sharma to Thakur, 4. Shardul is crystal clear in how he wants to approach this innings. No holding back despite the fall of wickets. He sinks to one knee, fetches the quicker full delivery from just outside off and slams the slow sweep in the gap between deep mid-wicket and long on. 30 runs off the last 12 balls. 14.4 Embrace well to Thakur, 6. Shardul is smoking it to all corners. Skates down the pitch and to his delight, the ball spins right into the arc from a juicy length and he's nailed that many a mile into the mid-wicket stands. 14.5 Embrace well to Thakur, 6, and again. SRK is happy in the stands. Uses his feet once again. The off-break turns in from a good length and Shardul sends it soaring over mid-wicket for a mighty maximum. 15.2 Willie to Thakur, 4, the slower short ball from David Willey. Shardul stands tall and flat bats the forehand slap. Hit that so hard that Rinku Singh had to duck for cover and it flies past the diving right hand of mid-off. 16.2 Harshal Patel to Thakur, 4, make way for Lord Shardul Thakur, he's just notched up his maiden 50 in the IPL. Fetches the short ball from outside off and hammers the pull for a one-bounce boundary over mid-wicket. The dugout is happy, owners are happy and so is his partner at the other end. 16.5 Harshal Patel to Thakur, 4, full toss and dispatched. Thakur stays deep inside the crease and slogs it square on the leg side. 17.2 Siraj to Thakur, 4, this is the best of Shardul Thakur we have ever seen with the bat, says Sanjay Manjrekar on air. It's a full ball outside off and thumped off the strong bottom hand straight of mid-off. 17.5 Siraj to Rinku Singh, no ball, 6, high full toss and signal to no ball rightly. Rinku Singh crouches and laps it over the keeper for a maximum. RCB have reviewed and it's clearly above the waist even if Rinku had stayed upright at the crease. The on-field verdict stays, free hit coming up. 18.2 Harshal Patel to Rinku Singh, 4, skates down the pitch and thumps it back over the bowler's head, timed it really well did Rinku Singh. 18.3 Harshal Patel to Rinku Singh, 6, juicy full toss in the slot just outside off. Rinku Singh says thank you and marmalizes it deep into the mid-wicket stands. 18.4 Harshal Patel to Rinku Singh, 6, flat 6. Brings up the 100-run stand as well. Advances, fetches the slower length delivery from outside off and wallops it neatly over wide long on. 18.6 Harshal Patel to Rinku Singh, out caught by Karthik. No celebrations in the RCB camp. Rinku Singh almost waits for umpire Virender Sharma to raise his finger. Walks off reluctantly. A straightforward decision that. Slower short ball dug into the surface, extracts plenty of bounce and snicks the glove on the attempted pull. Lobs up comfortably for DK behind the stumps. 19.1 Siraj to Thakur, 4, full toss outside off, Shardul slaps it over extra cover with disdain. Gee, this lad's got some bottom hand power. 19.4 Siraj to Thakur, out caught by Maxwell. One-handed 6? Nope. Gone. Siraj digs in the slower ball bumper, gets a tennis ball-like bounce and it messes up with the timing of Shardul Thakur. Looks for the pull and the bottom hand comes off the blade before completing the bat swing, loops up off the top edge and Maxi settles under it at long on. 19.5 Siraj to Umesh Yadav, 4, when Umesh Yadav hits, it stays hit. Gives it all on this mighty hack and he's got enough power to clear mid-off. 200 up for KKR, Kohli and du Plessis are at the crease. Kohli is on strike. Umesh Yadav will open the attack. 0.1 Umesh Yadav to Kohli, 4, Virat Kohli was casually shaking his head listening to the peppy music from DJ before the first ball and he's dispatched the first ball with supreme ease. A half volley down leg and it's been clipped away to the fine leg fence with great timing. 0.6 Umesh Yadav to Kohli, 4, the starter was served first ball of the over. Kohli was waiting for the main course and Umesh Yadav is kind enough to offer it real quick. A short and wide hit me. Kohli frees his hands and sides it in the gap between short third and backward point. 2.5 Umesh Yadav to du Plessis, 4, anything full and Faf ain't gonna let that go scot-free. The bat face turns on impact but he's got enough power on the lofted drive over extra cover. 3.1 Southee to Kohli, 4, skips down the track, meets the ball on a fuller length and tonks it back over the bowler's head with absolute disdain. Sheer dominance from Virat Kohli. 3.3 Southee to du Plessis, 6, fullish length outside off, Faf clears his front leg and sends it soaring straight down the ground for a maximum. 3.4 Southee to du Plessis, 4, full and wide, Faf flays it over extra cover with terrific timing. Save your legs. 3.5. Southee to du Plessis, 6. Tim Southee is getting belted to all corners. Slower full delivery at the pads, Faf picks it up nonchalantly and whips it deep into the mid-wicket stands. 4.5. Narine to Kohli, out bowled. Knocks him over. The classic off-break. Bowls it on an in-between length and gets the ball to spin enough to hit the top of off. Kohli wasn't fully forward, tries to flick leg side but ends up playing down the wrong line and pays the price. 5.2. Chakaravarthy to du Plessis, out bowled. Did someone just click on the replay of Kohli's dismissal? The only difference is an inside edge. Once again the lack of footwork is very evident. Faf tries to force a foolish delivery from outside off through the offside and skews it off the thick inside edge onto his middle and off. Wasn't really forward neither back. Timber. It was a googly and the RCB skipper clearly didn't pick it. 5.5. Chakaravarthy to Maxwell, 4. Full and wide of off, Maxwell forces the drive on the up and puts it in the gap between cover and extra cover. 7.2. Chakaravarthy to Maxwell, out bowled. Chakaravarthy gets another big fish, this time in the form of Maxwell. This one is quicker and flatter on a length outside off. Maxwell tries something audacious as he tries to hammer it across the line but the ball turns in, beats the inside edge, and crashes into the off stump. Always a risk trying to play across the line on a track where the ball is gripping and turning. RCB are in big trouble. 7.4. Chakaravarthy to Harshal Patel, out bowled. The promotion for Harshal Patel up the order fails. The back of the hand ball from Chakaravarthy outside off, there's some room on offer as well. Harshal Patel tries to cash in as he goes for an expansive drive. However, he gets an inside edge that crashes into the stumps. All the 4 wickets have fallen to poor shots, you can say. Yes, the spinners have bowled well but it has been irresponsible from the RCB batters. 8.2. Narine to Shahbaz Ahmed, buys, 4, some respite for RCB. Full ball outside off, Shahbaz Ahmed goes for a sweep but misses. Gurbaz is put off as he gets beaten and the ball races to the fence. 8.5. Narine to Shahbaz Ahmed, out caught by Thakur. RCB are in dire straits now. Everything happening too quickly. They have lost 4 wickets only for 17 runs. Tossed up full ball outside off, Shahbaz Ahmed reverses his stance and goes for the reverse hit. Makes good connection but he fails to find the gap. Thakur at deep backward point takes an easy catch. 9.3. Chakaravarthy to Bracewell, 4. Short ball outside off, Bracewell stands tall and cuts it past backward point to find the fence. 10.3. Suyash Sharma to Bracewell, 6. Poor ball and duly punished. A half-tracker, asking to be hit, Bracewell doesn't miss out as he smokes the pull over deep mid-wicket for a maximum. 11.1. Thakur to Karthik, 4. Thakur is welcome to the crease with a boundary. A shortish ball outside off, Karthik stands tall and nails the pull through mid-wicket. No chance for the man in deep to cut it off. 11.3. Thakur to Bracewell, out caught by Nitish Rana. Lord Shardul Thakur arrives with the ball as well. The stars have aligned for him and he can do nothing wrong tonight. A sharp short ball around leg, Bracewell doesn't have much space to work with but he still goes for a hook shot. Ends up gloving it towards short fine leg. Rana runs in a bit and dives to take a fine catch. 12.2. Suyash Sharma to Anuj Rawat, out caught by Narine. Suyash Sharma gets his first IPL wicket in his first game. Big moment for the youngster. He is cock-a-hoop. Tossed up outside off and spinning away, Anuj Rawat kneels down and tries to slog sweep it against the spin but only manages to get a top edge. The ball lobs towards short third man and Narine pouches it gleefully. 12.5. Suyash Sharma to Karthik, out caught by Chakaravarthy. KKR are ruling the roost at Eden Gardens. The youngster gets the better of Karthik and it is definitely a moment for him worth cherishing. Tossed up full ball outside off, Karthik goes for an expansive drive through covers but only manages to get it off the outer half of his bat. The ball lobs towards short third man. Chakaravarthy moves to his right and catches it. KKR only 2 wickets away from a big victory. 13.3. Thakur to Willie, 4. Shot. Back of a length ball outside off, Willie stands tall and punches it crisply through covers for a rocketing boundary. 14.3. Suyash Sharma to Karn Sharma, out caught by Nitish Rana. Tossed up ball, Karn Sharma tries to slog sweep it but seems to have missed it to be wrapped on the pads. The ball also lobs to Rana at slip and he takes it. A loud shout follows but the umpire stays put. Suyash Sharma is confident and KKR take the review. Ultra Edge shows there's an edge. So, the catch is checked and Rana took it cleanly. 14.6. Suyash Sharma to Akash Deep, 4. Tossed up ball around off, Akashdeep kneels down and slog sweeps it over mid-wicket for a one-bounce boundary. 15.6. Narine to Akashdeep, 4, on a length outside off. Akashdeep kneels down and tries to hit it across the line but only manages an under edge. Goes through Gurbaz in a flash and runs to the fence behind. 16.2. Suyash Sharma to Willie, 4, tossed up ball outside off. Willie gets underneath it and smashes it down the ground for a one-bounce boundary. 16.4. Suyash Sharma to Akashdeep, 6, where did that come from? What a hit from the number 11. Tossed up ball outside off. Akashdeep skips down the track, converts it into a half volley, and tongs it way back into the long on stands. 17.4. Chakaravarthy to Akashdeep, out caught and bowled. That's the final nail in the coffin. What a catch from Chakaravarthy to finish things off. He ends with a 4 fair, a night to remember. Tossed up ball outside off. Akashdeep looks to slog sweep it but ends up getting a top edge. The ball skies to the mid-on region. Chakaravarthy and Gurbaz are after it. The former calls for it and takes an outstanding catch as he dives behind. Kolkata Knight Riders won by 81 runs.